Botrix says Botrix has successfully joined the channel.
Oh no, I don't want that. Oh, it does. Add custom. Yes. Edit. Edit, create, TTS, TS. No, 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 cancel. Okay. Oh, I hope that works. Oh, I so hope that works. All right. Let's unmute my game sound so we could have that going. Welcome, 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 everybody. I know I am kind of early today than my normal stream time. I took yesterday and today off, so I figured why not stream today. I was going to stream yesterday, but family time. I hope you guys could understand that. Anyways, today, just as the title of the stream says, we are moving. As you can see, I have done quite a bit of work cleaning up this area. Let me go into free cam so I can show you. So I got rid of a lot of all the water wheels that were over here. I got rid of my windmill, and even up here I got rid of that water wheel. I am now using I can't really see it. I'm now using motors because yes, I do have power now thanks to all of this down here. So let's go back into my body and take a look at what I got going on, because this isn't going to stay here. This is just temporary until I could get ender tanks. Once I have ender tanks, then I'll be able to move all my power over there into that bottom room and have everything all situated. Wow, that is loud. Let me turn that down real quick. What on earth is that? Recent? Hold on. Showing recent. Okay. That has to be furnace. That's okay. That's one of them. Next one's probably turbine. Oh yeah. Wow, turbines are noisy suckers. I want to make sure that it's not overpowering my voice and it's like annoying you guys. 6, 7. Okay, there we go. Oh, am I overheating? I am overheating. Okay, so real quick before I start dying, I have large bronze boilers, which is just steam boilers. So I have 4 of those. They do allow wall sharing, which is perfect because it allows us to be more compact. And then I also have these basic steam turbine generators. This is what's producing my power. I have a steel multi-block tank which holds 1,000 buckets of fluid, or in this case for this one it's steam. So I have a buffer that's coming off of this guy into this, and then this is going into these guys. Back over here I have our lava and water, which is being pumped in through our infinite lava source and water source, which is just below here. If I go down, you can see here's the water and here's the lava. So a lot has changed. Let me go cool off real quick before I start dying, because I am like massive overheating. That's why my screen is kind of like a reddish tint. Okay, and I found me a B, and yeah, I'm keeping all my animals down here. Don't ask why. B. All right. As you can see now, my screen looks kind of normal. No more red tint. That means I am no longer overheating. Eternal decided to move closer to Homestead, so that's his lovely building base over there. Thing is massive. Like that's 500 blocks away, and it's looking that big. Massive, but it looks awesome in person. Definitely go check out his streams when he's live, because he goes ham on this stuff. Matter of fact, Eternal I think is the only person currently that is fully MV on this server. Like he went ham with his machines. Like he is crazy with it. But it's good for us because one, I get to learn like how a lot of this stuff should be set up, and two, I get to use a lot of his machines to help me. I know that's kind of cheating, but you know what? If it's available, it's available. I'm gonna use it. I'm sorry, but this stuff is this stuff like it can get kind of tedious, it can get complicated, and having somebody that has something set up to help you out, why not use it? It's there. Anyways, my goodness. Also, I will probably announce this again later, but I think I fixed YouTube's TTS, so that should be working now. I hope it does. I figured out what I did wrong. I fixed it, and I hope I did fix it. So now we just need it. Actually, I could probably. I'll wait. I'll wait. I will see if somebody will be willing to test it out. Matter of fact, I see if Elder's around real quick. Let's see. Elder. I think I fixed YouTube TTS in my stream. If you are available, swing by and test it. Let me know. Okay. Sent off Elder a good message. I know he's been super busy as well. With everything going on over there. And he's learning create. He's learning create, and he's also learning pneumatic craft. I was watching him, I think it was yesterday, and you know, he was doing pretty good with the pneumatic craft stuff. The create stuff, he's getting there. You know, it's a lot. Especially when you don't have everything that, you know, like all the create add-ons and stuff. It does make things a little more trickier, but he's doing really well. Okay. So, our plan today is to make the rest of the LV machines and then move everything in. As you can see, I'm slowly putting light into my rooms. I got up to there. And then I still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more rooms to put lights in. But that I don't need to do right away. Just because I don't have the machines to go into those rooms just yet. So there's no need to really light them up. However, for down here, this side's going to be storage. This side over here is going to be power generation. So I'll have like my steam boilers, my steam turbines, and whatever else I may have going on. And then the first floor here, this will probably be a mixture of different LV machines. But my main goal for this building is to have one machine per room. So like this room will be one machine, that room over there will be another, and so on and so forth all the way up. The reason I want to do this is because this will allow us to have multiple machines doing multiple recipes all at the same time, instead of being limited to having to wait for a single machine doing one thing to make it do another thing. That was something I kind of learned when doing modern industrialization. Having multiple machines, having multiple of the same machines helps speed things along. And there is a lot of stuff. Like if I head over to Eternal's place, like his setup is crazy. Matter of fact, I will go check it out real quick so I can show you. Sounds like he's dying up there. He's currently AFKing right now. He has a lot of stuff he's trying to process. But as you can see, like all his machines, he has like a couple of centrifuges set up just for K-Pop logs. He has a couple of macerators just to kind of help with processing. Same thing with, you know, more centrifuges. Like he's centrifuging looks like oil at the moment, or what? Maybe making oil. He's probably put like oil sand ore in there. But this is kind of like what things are going to be looking like. Just multiple machines all doing different things to help speed along the process of creating stuff. Looks like he has his GT greenhouse, his GregTech greenhouse, set up to make K-pop, which is actually pretty cool because then, like, you know, you could store the K-pop logs and then you could go over and centrifuge them down into sticky resin and whatever else. You know, methane, sticky carbon dust, plant balls, and wood pulp. But yeah, no, this stuff is crazy. Anders, what's going on? Welcome in, welcome in. Oh man. Yeah, you want to talk about a hard pack? This is definitely a hard pack, man. This is rough. So I have small power generation. I got some buffer stored up, which is good. Yeah, it is. It's a good hard though. Like it gives you like it may seem tedious, which I mean that's TFC. Terraformacraft makes any mod pack insanely tedious just because the way it is. But once you get past that and you don't have to really worry about Terraformacraft anymore, then and you can start focusing more on like GregTech and Create. It just makes the game so much better. We're currently checking out Mystical Block Reloaded. It looks promising, however, the quests are lacking in a crazy. They're lacking? Wow, that's crazy. I never heard of. Oh no, actually I lied. GregTech just annoys me so much. Honestly, GregTech isn't that bad. After doing modern industrialization a couple of times, like honestly, GregTech just seems so much better. Okay. I don't mind it. You know, yeah, you're having to do multiple machines, to make, you know, multiple parts just to make one item. But I mean, it's a puzzle. Who doesn't like a puzzle? And for Mystical Block Reloaded, I think I played the original Mystical Block. I don't remember. It's been a while, but it does sound familiar. Because that's the stuff with that's like where mystical agriculture and stuff kind of came about, right? Oh, oh wait, you're on YouTube. Oh, you could be my test subject. Do exclamation mark TTS, type a message, and then I need to see if it works. It's just the pack in early days and things you cannot even get. Oh yeah, I feel that. Yeah. Yeah, that's why I kind of wait a little bit. Like
Enders
when I know a pack comes out.
2566 says yo.
Okay, did you hear that? Did that come through on YouTube side? Yes, I got it working. Oh, yeah, that was my bad. That was my mistake. I didn't check the box in when I was on. Okay, so I use. You know what? I'll show you because it's convoluted. Display capture. Here's my desktop. Um, here's SpeakerBot. So this is what I use. And there was a little checkbox that I did not see in this. So like if I go into create command, this is going to create a new command. But if I go here to sources, like this is, I didn't know this existed. And if you scroll down, here's YouTube message. And that's what I needed to check. So right now only Twitch would hear this. But if I checked this, then Twitch and YouTube would both hear it. It's crazy. But yeah, that was all it was. It was just a stupid checkbox. Looks crazy, not gonna lie. Yeah. Yeah, no, SpeakerBot is like, so StreamerBot and SpeakerBot are like definite, like you have to learn them, because like if you don't learn how to use them, then things won't work. And luckily they're like with Nutty, he's another YouTuber, awesome YouTuber. He created like guides and also plugins for Streamer and SpeakerBot, mainly for StreamerBot, and he's fucking, he's hilarious. You have to definitely watch his stuff. But yeah, no, that's how I learned how to get into all like the StreamerBot and stuff like that. Okay, so oh, how do I want to do this? I need to see what machines I'm missing. So let's go to the first floor. Let's lay out our machines. Let me grab some more crates. Oh, sorry about that. And the way I kind of want to do this is I want to put kind of near the glass so that I could see the machines from the windows. Okay, so right now what I have that is powered are these three machines, which is a basic centrifuge, compressor, and a mixer. Definitely need a lot more than that. Okay, so let's take a look at the quest line. Yeah, this is the quest line too, by the way. It's so massive, especially like if you go into farming. Look at this thing. Like the ATM team went hard on this. Okay, so low voltage. Okay, so these are all the machines that we need to make. And I think my next one is going to be probably an electrolyzer. Oh yeah, no, and the team, like this is the A team for all the mods. Like, you know, even Alfred GG helped with a lot of this questing, the quest lines. But you know, you got like the Vortex, Lobster John, Drac, Uncandango, like all these awesome people. So I want to make, I want to say an electrolyzer. Because I need to start going down this path as well to make the circuit boards to get into MB. And then I also need to get an electric blast furnace. Which means I need to go thermal centrifuge. Okay, so let me, so this thermal centrifuge. Definitely needed a assembler. I need a couple of those actually. The electrolyzer, arc furnace. I definitely need the plate maker or the bender. And then I need the wire mill as well. So I can stop using Cthulhu's. Another thing is I'm gonna be moving my storage from underground to over here on this side because I want to get this out of my road. Like this, I want this all in there. Because if we look underground, this is my create storage. I have it set up so that I could send items to the vaults and then also request items from the vaults, including the drawers. All the drawers are set up to be requested to either pick up down here at the bottom or send back if I request anything that are in the drawers. But I want all of this to be gone and be placed into here. But I'm probably going to do that off camera because this is going to be something I will have to probably go into creative world and figure out a game plan on how I'm going to do that because I don't want to lose the functionality of sending and receiving items. Yeah. Which was the original like setup when I previously had my building here. I had a full glass floor so you could see items moving around on the belts and stuff. But I switched over to this new setup to where I'll have multiple buildings around the center building. Yeah, this is going to be a massive build. Oh, I like that. I really like that you can see the machines up there. Okay, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to make sure that they're all visible from all directions because that's awesome. Okay, so what do we need? What do we need first is what I should say. And that would probably be the basic wire mill. Which means I need four motors. Jeez, dude. That's a lot. For just one machine? Okay. And then the machine hall. I'm out of 10 cables. Are you kidding me? Oh, I don't have that much left. What happened to them all? Didn't I just make like a bunch of them? It's crazy. Oh. I just put them back into my storage. Rip. Okay. Let's get those back. and then rubber. Okay, so I got plenty of rubber sheets, so it's just the 10 wires that I'm missing. So what I'm gonna do is grab a bunch of 10 and make more wires. Actually, if I get the wire mill, I could just, if I get that up and running, I could just do that right away, actually. This is why I'm doing this, so I don't have to go use Cthulhu's wire mill. Okay, so I need the circuits and then this guy. LV machine, so I need more steel plates. Steel plates. Circuits. And then I need wrought iron plates. So much stuff. So much stuff. Okay. I need to switch this guy to this guy. There we go. Yeah. And there's the wire mill. Sweet. Wait. Need one of those. Okay. Let me grab one of you. Okay. So now with the wire mill set up, I can now make... Ooh, excuse me. Now with the wire mill set up, I can now make... whatchamacallits? Cables. A lot easier than if I try to do this by hand. Okay, so directional, I want you to output. And then at the top, I want you to input. That's fine. Okay. And now to use the wire mill, do I need this to be on a specific number? I need it on 2. No, 1. I need the small one. Oh, and I get 2 off of this. Okay. So circuit 1, throw all my 10 up here. And then slap a point. Okay, why are you not coming down? Why you no work? What am I doing wrong here? Oh, that's why. It was on export. Yeah, there we go. Now we got a wire mill. Let's go. Okay. So, now the next thing that we need to do is get the next machine, but we can mark the wire mill off and move on to the next. I need to put stairs there. Hold on, let me make something pretty here at the front. Fire. It's not really going to be pretty. I can't make anything pretty. Stairs. I think this would be a nice contrast. Ah, shoot. I need 2 more. Stairs. So I was talking to the Thermal last night, and he gave me this wild rundown just to get ethylene, just so I can make, what is it? Polyethylene. So that I can make the the fluid, and look at this. Like, so you get crude oil, you break it down into sulfuric naphtha, then you mix it with hydrogen to make naphtha, which then you add steam to the naphtha to get severely steamed cracked naphtha. And then you process it one more time and you get ethylene. Like, man, that is like a line. It's so much. There. I mean, it. Whatever. I suck at building. Okay. Okay. So now what we need to do is, you know, it'd be easier to do it downstairs. And you know what? Polyethylene is far the easiest plastic to. Is it real? Don't tell me that. Oh man, do not tell me that. Ooh, I need to reload my textures. All right, hold on, guys. Stream may get a little laggy. We are reloading textures. I don't like it when things get bugged out like this. So, red screen. And the only reason why I say the stream's gonna lag is because this is basically reloading the game. And with distance horizons and everything that's in this pack, it just hammers my frames. Like, I'm already looking at it. I have 2.5 of drop frames just from doing this. That's why I added early loading mod, no red screen. That's fair. Tint bright yellow. Nice. You know what's funny is I've been using Claude Code, and I started a new project with Claude Code, which is I'm actually seeing if I could have it help me create a mod pack. It's something I've been interested in doing, but I know that it's a lot of work. But if I could utilize Claude, it's an AI. It's kind of like ChatGPT, but it's like 1,000 million times better than it, because I'm also using Visual Studio Code with Claude Code. So I'm basically creating the mod pack through Claude Code and VS Code so that I could get everything all situated for it. Okay, for sure, for sure. We came up with the name already of the mod pack. Though I may change some wording on some of the stuff of what it's wanting to do. Because right now, okay, so the name of the mod pack is going to be Embergate Reignition. And the one line pitch for this mod pack, this is something that I'm kind of going to probably change, because I don't know about having an actual like Ember Gate, but it says you wake up in a dead industrial world that automated itself into collapse. Rebuild its industry to power your escape through the Ember Gate. And so basically it's like this world that was so heavy into automation that it just destroyed itself. Yeah, it is going to be kind of a hard pack. It's a kitchen sink pack, but it's also based around like Gravitas and all the mods packs, but also you know, for the lore based side of things, I have it, you know, kind of pulling from Feed the Beast because they do really well with lore. They do awesome stuff with storylines. Um, the only thing that this is not going to have is Terraformacraft. I refuse to have that in this pack. Yeah, nice. Yeah, I mean, it's not like an expert pack or anything like that, but it is going to be on the harder side. But basically, it's, you know, it's going to have create. It's going to have mechanism, and I'm also going to be having Greg Tech in it. My next pack is something to do with corruption, so mining ores will give you corrupted ores. Okay. So I I think there's kind of like a mod pack like that already. That sounds kind of familiar a little bit. But I do like that idea. Yeah, I think there is. Um Let me see. I don't know if it's corrupted or encrypted. Let me see. Do. Okay. Yeah, it might have been encrypted. The entire world is just encrypted as chemistry. Right. Encrypted. That would that actually sounds pretty interesting. I kind of like mod packs like that. So like encrypted, mine would be a normal world, and then it has like corrupted like areas and stuff like that. That would be pretty cool. The Orzio mine will only give you corrupted. Okay. Yeah, no, that sounds actually pretty cool. I mean, I could add the tools in there. I'm just worried that no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that because if I that's NBT data and that could corrupt my area. Love how it. Yeah, and I think that's like with the whole Embergate thing. I'm thinking that's something I might have to go down a route as well. Like I've never made a mod before, but I think with having like Claude Code to assist me with that, I'm hoping it won't be too bad. Um, I think the only issues that I'll run into is probably graphical stuff, like imagery and stuff. Like if I have to make like custom blocks and stuff like that. I can also link you a YouTube series for 1.2. Yeah. Oh yeah. That would be awesome. Nice. Okay, so I can do that. Let's do that. With GitHub support, nice. Yeah, I try not to push anything to GitHub with my Cloud Code, just because I don't want to store anything on there just yet. I don't have any like finished projects. I'm still working on everything. But once I have like, because like right now I have, yes, it is. That's an automatic thing when I go live on OBS. It'll put it to streamer mode actually. So it's not really like do not disturb, but it kind of acts like it. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so I got that one. Ooh, what's the next machine that I need? Would it be the fluid solidifier? Can I make... Can I make rubber sheets this way? That's a lot of recipes. Okay, I'm not looking through all that. Rubber sheets. Because if I can make rubber sheets this way, then I can make liquid rubber. I can. Okay. Is there anything better? Nope. So it looks like the fluid solidifier will be my next one. He walks you through setting it up, block ore generation, everything really nice. Yeah, I'll have to definitely check that out. So far, I'm still in the beginnings, the planning stage. But yeah, no, definitely. When I get into, because we just finished picking out all the mods that we're gonna have in the pack, and then the next step will probably be looking into world generation and ore generation. Yeah. So fluid solidifier is my next one. Ooh. Don't like it. The motor. So I need 2 of these, which means I need rubber rings. Which means I need 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Oh, I'm out of 10 rotors? What? Don't tell me that. Wait, what am I out of? I'm out of... Okay, never mind. I was like, no. I'm guessing it'll be 1.21.1 since most mods will be... Yes, yes. Yeah. I made sure to keep it most up to date, just so that there's no... just so that it's all current. Oh, nice. Okay. Okay, so fluid solidifier. Done. Oh. Yeah, I mean, a lot of the mods out right now for the newer version of Minecraft, it seems pretty stable, you know, so I'm stoked about that. Okay. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, I didn't want to get it too ahead of myself with trying to do things that weren't ready for stuff like that. You know, like trying to go to like the most recent. I just want to kind of stay with, you know, everybody else and what they're doing. Okay, so we have the fluid solidifier. So now we need to know, how do we make liquid rubber? Liquid rubber. And that is with a chemical reactor. Okay. I had to mesh as the person that makes custom machinery, as it was causing crashes on the latest version at that time. He patched it the same. Nice. I love when like mod developers do that. Like they just fix it and get it done with, instead of be like, okay, yeah, we'll get to it when we can. And then like months later, it's like, okay, now it's fixed. Or you get ignored. Either one. Okay, so fluid solidifier done. I need, what was it again? The chemical reactor? Oh yeah, no, that definitely helps. Like being in the field that I'm in, knowing exactly, you know, like I have some customers who are very knowledgeable and they bring me exactly what's going on, and it gives me like the best time like replicating it in our environment just to make sure. And if we are able to replicate it, then we could send it off to be fixed like immediately. I love it when our customers do that. Just makes my job so much easier. So he was calling client side things on the server side, which oh yeah. Well, just like not even that long ago, we had an issue with these integrated dynamic terminals, to where the moment we would click on it, instead of getting to this screen, our game would crash all the way out. And we told some of the devs that are, you know, kind of watching our progression and making sure everything's running smoothly for this whole SMP. They jumped on, like not even 2 minutes later it was fixed, and we were able to use these again, which is awesome. The grind is going good. I have a couple more LV machines going. I just made the wire mill and I made the fluid solidifier. Now I'm making the chemical reactor. So yeah, it's going. Let me see if I can I dismiss it, or is it already too late? It's already too late. The grind's going good. I made a wire mill and the fluid solidifier. Now I'm making the chemical reactor so that I can make like liquid rubber and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Let's see. And having access like this makes things so much easier. Ooh, I gotta go get my 10 cables. Yeah. Yeah, because eventually I'm gonna move all this stuff into down here. But for right now, just having all that going, it's just, that terminal is just so good. Yeah, I need to... Ugh. The walking back and forth stuff still kind of sucks. That's why I want to get everything into this building already. I also added 4 more of those steam turbines. Okay, so 10 copper, steel, iron, aluminum into gears, small gears, rotors. Okay. Yeah, definitely. I could definitely do that. When you say batch craft, how much are we talking? Just so I know, kind of like a ballpark. A stack for each. Oh, okay. That's not bad. Yeah, I went and made a lot of these motors just so I could clean up a lot of that mess. All right, and there's the chemical reactor. Let's go. So now I can make liquid rubber, and then I could send it with a plate mold to the fluid solidifier to make rubber sheets. Love it. I'm gonna have to come steal some more food at Thermal. I'll get my my GT greenhouse going soon. And then I won't have to steal any more food. So I want that there. I do like that the Great Tech and Gravitas. I now have a much better grasp on how real world plastic production oil. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Okay, so that looks good. So is there a way to drop in 2 items without... Do I have to do kind of like a weird setup for this? So if I put like sulfur on the bottom and then, yeah, to drop in 2 different items. Because I know if I try and put everything into one, it's just going to try and feed in whatever's in that first slot. And what I want to do is I want to feed in 2 items at the same time, just so it's constantly being filled in properly. What I was thinking was doing something like this, where I put one of these here. The way I made that work is by having the item in a 2x2 drawer and then using a GT robot arm with filter set to the exact item amount. Wait, GregTech has a robot arm? Hold up. Robot arm. Oh, it does. Ooh. How does this work? I'm curious. I mean, if that will work. Welcome back. Yeah, let me try that. That sounds actually pretty interesting. Oh, I was trying to see the best way to drop in 2 items into the chemical reactor at the same time instead of trying to. But you have a bunch of settings you can put a filter on it. Okay. So robot arms in a drawer. Okay. So then I could get take this back, drop this guy down, drop this guy, and then I'll put a 2x2 drawer there. Oh, I think Eternal. I think what I was saying is I was gonna. I need to go steal some more food, but I plan on getting my GregTech greenhouse up and running soon, so I'm not having to constantly steal food from you. Because I saw you set up your greenhouse to do K-pop.
Je suis perdu, excuse-moi. Mais je finis ça rapide au pire.
Okay, so robot arm and drawer. I need a set 2x2. 2x2. Oh no, it's fine, it's fine. Oh, I think you got a lot more in there than that. I think the last I saw you were up at like 400,000. Oh, no, only 300, okay. I thought it was more than that. This is crazy right here. 4,000, 8,000 buckets of methane, and look at all this like all this stuff just... This is mad. This is mad crazy. Look in the EBF output. Do energy. That's probably input. Oh my god. That's crazy. Yeah, as soon as HV's up and running, I'm pretty sure you're ready to go, aren't you? That's crazy. What are these used for? Silicone ingots? Yeah. For the transit. That's crazy, man. I can't wait. Really good yield from... Oh, yeah. Interesting. Woo! You got tons of oil coming in too. Simple circuits components are good because they're cheap. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, that's crazy. But the advanced ones yield more per craft. So you can bulk craft those. Okay. Sorry for the loud crack can. Oh. Oh. Ooh, blue raspberry ghost. Okay. Do I have what it takes to make this robot arm? Oh, my texture's broke again. I hate when it does that. Okay. Robot arm. Robot arm. Arm. LV pumps. I need 3. Is that 3 motors I need then? Yeah, 3 motors. 1, 2, 3. Pump. I think that's the first time I ever made the LV electric piston. Okay, so now I need sulfur. Right. Yeah, I made some rotors with your machines, but it looks like I'm actually all out now. And then for gears, I made a bunch of steel gears, but I need to make the other ones as well. What's the other one for liquid rubber? I want to say it's rubber pulp. Raw rubber pulp. Ooh, I don't have that much. Oops. Okay. What music I got playing right now? This one is called Recall by Gabriel Will. It's like Gabriel. Oh yeah, that's right. It's just it's from NCS, which is no copyright songs. It's just a playlist on my Spotify. Just because I do multi-streaming to YouTube and stuff, so doing like regular music, it would get my stuff taken down on YouTube real quick. Yeah, I know. Okay, so if I put this here and I take the robot arm goes in there. No, where does robot arm go? Here, here. Where does robot arm go? Maybe. Oh, it does go in there. Okay. Um. Okay, how does this arm work? Okay, you did say something about a filter, so let me go back. You know what? Hold on. I can click the right one. Okay. So, filter. Can be used as a conveyor module or robotic arm upgrade. Okay. Oh. I don't have those. And I need a bender, or I could just use hammer. Okay. I'm already out of zinc. Hold up. No. Oh, I'm out of zinc plates. Suck. Take this guy out. Anything else? I have no idea where he went. Okay, came to use your bender. Forming press, extruder, lathe, bender. What? 10. Okay. That works. And And what was it for plates? Just one. Okay. Sometimes I feel like this is kind of cheaty. I don't know. That just might be me though. Whew, it's a lot of steel plates. Ow. What hit me? What's this? For the time being. Oh, jeez. Yum. God, the step height. The step height. That's crazy. If only these had water, the water breathing. Oh, I appreciate that. These are crazy fast. I love it. Jeez. Yeah, water. There you go. I have. Those are my main boots that I have. Depth Strider. Isn't that just for movement? Depth Strider. Yeah, movement under the water. No. The passives on it provides water breathing. So I have infinite water breathing underwater with these boots. The Tide Guardian. Yeah. Because I'm basically a fish. I spend so much time underwater. Wow, this thing is quick, dude. Yeah. What's the highest respiration is that there is?
En mode de... Oula. Excuse-moi. Elle essaie de m'aider depuis tout à l'heure, mais j'ai pas trop
Let's
envie
see.
de la mettre en avant.
Respiration.
Merde. Ah,
Oh, you could do 7. I wonder how long you could stay underwater with that. A long time. Okay. Yeah, what do you need? Here. Sounds like your dragon's angry. I think it's hungry. Oh, sweet. Oh, nice. I was hoping that I was able to get more lapis than what I did, but when you process it, you only get 1 instead of multiple. So I only got like maybe 200 lapis out of my run. Do I have some chicken feathers? How many do you need? I might have some? Question mark? chicken. I don't know why I put chicken. Oh yeah, I got you. Yeah. 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 Oh, that's a wall. That's crazy. I've been happy with mine. I got 100. I got 1, 2, 3. Awesome. I have to go try this out real quick. Yum. The speed definitely makes a difference. Yeah, I'll have to swap over all the enchants over. Yeah, not too bad. It does. It's pretty good. Enough for me to at least, you know, be down here for a good minute, and then whenever needed, I could just boop. But yeah, Depth Strider is a definite. Oh, this is so slow. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Okay, like 10 feathers. Okay. Do you want to also strip these off? And then I'll go grab you some more feathers. I'll just give you everything I got for feathers because I don't see a need for them. Well, that was insta heat. Jeez. God, these machines are so loud. Oh, I'm slow again. Ooh, now that I got the fluid solidifier, that means I can make anvils now, right? Nice. I think I need to get this thing set up sooner rather than later, because that greenhouse is just so overpowered. That's crazy. 400x. That's a lot. Oh, you have your little is this your miner? Oh no, this is your drilling rig. Ooh. Is this how you're getting your oil? You just have it posted up right here? Huh. Interesting. Nice. This doesn't look too bad. I mean, energy hatches, some solid machine casings and frames. Sometimes when the demand is very high, I use the GT pump to pump surface oil. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, it doesn't look expensive at all. I think the only expensive part on this is probably the hatches and the main block. Wait, they have auto crafters? Is this with Ender.io? Really? Ender.io has auto crafters? That's crazy. Huh. I was thinking about maybe automating sand, soul sand, and centrifuge soul sand to get infinite oil. I was kind of thinking about doing the same thing because it's not that hard of a process. It's kind of slow. Okay. Is that the highest? Oh yeah, that is the highest capacitor too. Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing about the whole oil stuff because I saw that you could get oil doing it that way. Possibly. Grab some soup instead of okay. Soup. I tried not to touch the soup because I would usually leave that for you. I'm making new one constantly. Very cheap. Okay. Yeah, I get it. That's a good one. That's hold on, give me 1 second, be right back. Okay, I'm back. My wife just handed me a plate full of food, so I'm like, ooh, okay. I haven't eaten at all today yet. Lindsay! How's it going? Gaming? Yes. I am on the route of getting more LV machines. Oh yeah. I'm zooming now. Have fun, Aquaman. Sure thing. Oh, there's a hole. A turtle! Fill in your crevices. I fell in a hole. There's a chicken down here. Why is there's a rooster down here too? What are you guys doing, huh? That's Mother Nature's hole. Prisoners of the pit, right? And I've joined them. Oh, damn it. Oh, ender pearls. I take it you do this a lot? Yeah. Okay. It ain't a cryptic stream without me falling into a hole at least once. Not really. Okay, that's fair. Back to work you go. Have fun. I will definitely have fun. You try not to go too insane at work. Thank you so much for stopping by the way, Lindsay. Appreciate you. Yep, as Eternal said, good luck, Lindsay. Okay. I'm zooming. Oh, yeah. There we go. Let's see. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, we zoom in the water. This is This is way faster than my other ones. Oh look, it's my other hippocampus. New generation summary. I like how both my hippocampuses try and like escape eco-friendly too. Oh, I love this. Oh yeah, there's my other one. Okay. I see some stuff going on up there, so I need to go check out what's going on up there. Oh, is it working? How is this working? I don't understand. Interesting. I thought I needed a filter for this. It just works then? Interesting. Okay, so the next one is going to be the extruder, so I could get the gears and rotors going. Do I have the extruder up here? I don't. Okay. Extruder, extruder, extruder. It's thermal centrifuge. That's the assembler. That's the lathe. Arc furnace. Is extruder. Oh, don't tell me it's MV. I'm not there yet. No. Yeah, it's MV. Okay. So, not extruder. Let me take a look. Yeah, the extruder's right there. Okay. No worries, no worries. I'll get there soon enough. I mean, once I get LV up and running and, you know, I get more into it, MV should be right around the corner. Alternate to that would be using the extractor and fluid. Okay. And fluid solidifier. I think the next thing I need to make is the extractor then. Or did I already make that? Did I already make that? Hold on. What do I have again? Reactor, solidifier, wire mill, mixer, compressor set. Okay. Oh, I'm so fast. Okay, I need more plates. Should I do the bender? I still need more plates though. Steel. Ooh, I'm running low on steel plates. Or steel. So I'll have to get that going again. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll be lurking on stream. If you need some, write it in MC chat. Gotta record. Okay, for sure. Enjoy your recording. Homestead. It's because I have these on. It's because they're like super speed. Okay.
Lex Unam says here's a new puppy for John BCS. He did not have TDS working on Twitch.
Oh, speaking of Lex, I got TDS to work on both Twitch and YouTube now. So YouTubers can now use it. Oh yeah. Well, yeah, you could always change your FOV. That's too much. Does that look better? No, it only worked for Twitch chat. It didn't work for YouTube. But I got it to work for YouTube now. Mm. Oh yeah. Yeah, I normally play on 90. That's my normal like FOV. But with the speed, it just like it makes it look like you're in the Quake option. Oh god, this made Quake look so much worse. Back to normal. Okay. One of these. One of these. Ooh. Okay, so I need one motor, two motors.
Lex Unam says is not AE2, but at least is not RS2.
Yeah. Hey, I will take this over anything right now because not having access to this was kind of a pain. So I'm happy that I actually can use this. Yeah, exactly. It works. That's right. I'm out of 10 rotors. I need to go borrow Eternal's extruder. So I need 10 ingots. Okay. Yeah, that'll work. That should give me 15 or 16, I think. You're early today, aren't you? Yes, I am early. It's because of graduation and everything. I took yesterday and today off, and I decided to stream early today. I was going to stream yesterday, but then just family time kind of got away with time and just ended up not having enough time to stream. But welcome in, Potter. Welcome in. I am looking for the extruder. There it is. And I will take you out. And I will grab you. Plonk you in there. Give me rotors. Oh, what number do you need to be on? No number. And why are you not working? Hello? Extruder. Oh, you have a specific. Okay. And your molds are where? It doesn't actually matter in which slot the extruder mold is. It works either way. Still, I always put them in the... Yeah, I know. It's kind of like my OCD thing. I do that as well. Oh, there they are. There we go. Wow, this is kind of slow though, not gonna lie. You good up there? Okay. I need to make a bigger flask. I need to make the red steel one. But that just means I have to get red steel. Let's see. It's just one red steel. The only thing is I don't know how much that holds. Is it like 8 buckets or something? $20 drinks and last forever. Both leather and iron flasks may be repaired. Do you not have to repair the red steel flask anymore? And I feel like that's a typo. They need to remove that space forever. Isn't that a single word? Let's go back. I kind of want to play the new genre of music that I've been listening to. But that would mean I would have to switch stuff around. I mean, it doesn't affect me on YouTube at the moment because I'm not monetized or anything. And I would have to just go in and either remove the VOD from YouTube or erase the copyrighted stuff out of my VODs. Which sometimes is a hassle. Because I kind of do get tired of this type of music. Well, that's what I'm saying. I would have to change things around. I would have to go in and make it so that YouTube doesn't get the music from the VOD. I mean, I could probably... Yeah, let me check. Let me look into that real quick. Hold on. I need to go to my settings real quick. So settings...
Lex Unam says if you do it once, you have to not do it again ever.
Yeah. So my Twitch audio is on 1. Or is that on 2? Okay, my audio track on 1. VOD's on 2. Okay, let me know if you guys could still hear the music. Give me like 2 seconds. Turn that off. That one. Not that one. Okay. Are you guys able to hear the music still? Let me check it up on my phone real quick. Okay, so it is still playing. Question is it still playing on Twitch? Can't tell. Pull it up on my phone real quick. Oh. Okay, so there's the music for that. So then
Lex
obviously we turn
Unam
it up
says the
here.
new Zelda game will give us a lot of fake fans. Remember, Zelda is the green elf that protagonizes the game. The main girl is Princess Hyrule. Learn the difference.
Uh-huh. Interesting. Okay. So I switched some stuff around. Let me check let me check YouTube again.
Lex Unam says that sounded double again. Lex Unam says that sound.
What do you mean that sounded double again? Nothing changed. I just have my phone in front of me.
Double again.
Okay. So what I could do is I think the music isn't playing on YouTube anymore. Okay. So I think now I'm safe to play any music that I want. Don't forget new Spyro's out soon too. That's crazy they're making a new Spyro. It's been, I don't even remember the last time I played that game. Okay. Ugh. Bro, like really? So back to the extruder to make some of these bolts, and then once with the bolts, I could then put them through the lathe to get the. Okay. Ugh. I'm just gonna make a bunch of these. Wrong base. Okay. Let me change my music real quick. Have you guys heard of Viking rap? Let's see. Okay. So lathe, go. Oh, he changed this up too. Very nice.
Lex Unam says, "Sir, you have too much speed."
There's no such thing. I just don't forget about the step height. I'm enjoying the step height. I could just step over everything. Oh, Potter, were you here when I told everybody I fixed the YouTube TTS, so you guys should be able to use it now. It's not just for Twitch only. And that was my dumb mistake, because there was a checkbox that I didn't check for YouTube. So when I found that checkbox, I was like, oh, that makes sense.
Lex Unam says, "Is funny until you step on a machine that kills you again, Agian, Agian, Agian.
Is that so? This is supposed to go into the extruder, not the lathe. What am I doing? I need this one, right? I think it's that one. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Luckily, I'm able to just saw these down. So I didn't really lose much, except for just time, I guess. And like it wouldn't be so much the machine killing me, but like, well, he's using these intervoid conduits, so that's not an issue at all. But you know, like in some bases where they have like the let's see, let me go to Striders. Does he have any here? Doesn't look like he has the pipes here either. Oh yeah, that's right. Casper's on that side. Let's go to Cthulhu's then? Yeah, like these pipes up here, those ones. Those are called nope pipes because they hurt.
Lex Unam says remove the covers of the machine that kill you, I wanna see if you can walk it off.
If only. Okay. So what was I making? Oh yeah. Bolts. And then I think these go into the lathe machine. Yeah, there we go. That's what I want. Do these hurt? No, these don't hurt. Okay. Yeah, I think Ethernal kind of like kill-proofed his base, especially with the amount of speed that he has. Like he zooms. I think faster than I do. Way faster than I do. Okay, I'll let that run for now. I'll come back in a second. I want to continue making these machines. I was supposed to do this last stream, but I don't know what happened. Nope, that one. Okay, so I need these now. Okay. I gotta make sure these don't stay in my inventory or my create storage because they have MBT data, and it still has the issue where you could accidentally chunk ban yourself. And I've already chunk banned myself once, and I don't want to do it again. Okay, so we got the extractor, which is huge. We also need the electrolyzer. That's going to be massive for all the stuff that I've been processing for the past week. Especially with all the aluminum dust that I have. Well, going to have once I put it through all once I put everything through the electrolyzer. And then once I get the EBF going, I'll have aluminum plates or ingots, which then I'll be set. I could change everything out everything that's steel, like all those steel crates and the steel drums, I could change them out with the aluminum ones like this, which has a bigger storage. I'm stoked for that. Okay. Let's go take a look and see how everything's doing up here. Oh yeah, we're making them. Very good. Okay, so this allows us to... Okay, so this allows us to break things down into fluids, which then we could send to over here. No, to over here, to a fluid solidifier with another mold. So that means I would need to make another fluid solidifier so that this could remain as rubber sheets. And then this could make whatever I am melting down. Hmm. 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 So yeah, I'll need to make another fluid solidifier. That won't be too hard. Alright, what's next? Let's get the electrolyzer out of the way. Okay, mark that off the list. We're getting there. We're getting down to the final few machines. Hmm. Okay. So I could put my bender to good use now. Steel. still need to set up the automation to turn iron into steel. But I don't know if I want to do that with GregTech or if I want to continue doing that with Create, because Create's mad quick. But I just don't know if that recipe's going to remain. Because I was told they were either going to change it or remove it. So I have no idea. Okay. So we have the electrolyzer and we got the bender. We're working on the arc furnace. Which we need graphite dust.
Lex Unam says remember chat, there's a new He-Man movie, and we need to support it. BCS is better than Dragon Ball Evolution, better than Morbius, better than the new Power Rangers movie, and it has memes.
There's a new Power Rangers movie. That's crazy. The one live action. That's kind of confusing. How is that? I'm so lost. If it's from 2017, how is that a new Power Rangers movie? I guess, yeah. If you want to put it that way. Easy. And I just need the one. And I can remove that. And on we go. I grab everything. There we go. Okay. Arc furnace, done. Okay, and now the assembler. I need to make 2 more of these, which is 3, so 6 motors. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yo, welcome in, welcome in. Um, so I need 2 of these, so 1, 2. And then I could go... I'm missing stuff. 10 cables. Understood. Easy stuff. And there's that, and then the basic assembler. Boom. Done. I don't know why I keep forgetting that I have the waystone up here. Um,
Lex Unam says nothing may dees me happier when people say, oh I wish I can have a love life like X couple, but then they get asked, but are you like the other half tha you deserve a love like that? And their minds break.
Jeez, Lex. Let's see. So I already got the mixer. I'm done with that. I do need to make a pump so I could get more oil. I do want to get a basic canner too, because what was this for again? Do I need this? Is this needed? What is this even really for? Because isn't a lot of this stuff? Um, hmm. I just honestly, I just don't see a need for getting a canner. I mean, there was a reason at some point, possibly. I just I don't see it. I don't know what it was for. That's funny, Lex. Mm. There had to be a reason why. Lets you can things needed for making batteries. Oh, okay. Is it really though? Yes. Okay. That that gave me my answer. there's the canner. Okay. I can mark that one off. Mark those off. I can mark that one off. Yeah, that's gonna be a minute to get, because I have to make this polyethylene fluid pipe, and I have to go through this entire process line from raw oil to ethylene to make the hermetic casing, which then will allow me to make this ender tank, because I need the hermetic casing for the super tank, which holds 4,000 buckets, and that's needed to make the ender tank. Oh, I also need MV stuff too. One second. Oh, you're not trying to steal stuff. Go away. Okay. My cat jumped on my desk and he likes to steal things. Okay. Let me fill up my flask real quick. Okay. So what else do I need to do? Thermal centrifuge. Okay. And I probably need a couple of these just to speed up the processing of stuff. So this requires what, 2? This requires what, 2? Okay. And then one of these. Ooh. That's all of them. Yeah, let's go. Okay. So it looks like I got all of the LV machines and now work on this final path right here to get both aluminum and the good electronic circuits that will lead us to MV. I am stoked about that. So gallium, realgar, and cobaltite dust. That I will need to probably search for. I have a little bit of realgar, but I don't think I have any gallium or cobaltite. Let's see. Gallium. Yeah, no, I have no gallium. Realgar. Honestly, I don't even have much of that either. I just got one. And then cobaltite. Yeah, I only got one, so I'll have to go and search for those. To get those dust, which will give us these. You have to mix these. Oh, oxygen into the EBF with cobaltite. It gets you cobalt oxide dust and arsenic trioxide dust. Okay. So I need to make the EBF now. Wood pulp and glue in the assembler, huh? And then I also need to make a couple more points. Looks like I already have one in here, but I also need to make... Oh, some redstone. I won't make that many. Okay. Up we go. Okay, so wood glue 1 and wood pulp. And output at the bottom. Perfect. That'll get us the phenolic circuit board, which I could grab some of those now. And then to make this, that's with silver wire. Okay. Silver. Let's go back to our wire mill. Still okay. That made a good amount of rubber sheets, honestly. Stoked about that. It feels good finally progressing into GregTech. Like, it seems scary, but like once you get into it, it gets better. Like, it's not as scary as you think it is. Is it tedious? A little bit. But I could guarantee you it's a lot better than modern industrialization, because GregTech actually has sounds with their machines. I want to get that, the multi-block helper. I think this is the lets you auto build any GregTech multi-block. Just shift R click, so shift right click the controller of the multi-block, and it places everything. Any blocks that are missing will not be placed. It is recommended to keep any hatch bus or hatch/bus out of your inventory for this, since it may not place them where you want. That makes sense. That totally makes sense. Oh, we're so close. Matter of fact, since we have the electrolyzer, I could start making the aluminum dust that I've been saving up. So I need to go back to my storage room. Conveyor, get one of these. And then also, let's take a look at the dust. Okay, so the dust in question is going to be, I think, a lot of this grossular dust. So if we look at the electrolyzer, oh, that requires MV. Ugh. Why? Okay, what's the other dust that I have? About the cinnabar. Cinnabar centrifuging for mercury and sulfur. Interesting. Okay. Yellow garnet. That is... Nope. Is this the one? No, that gives me electrum dust and redstone. Oh, which one is it that gives me what I want? It's again MV. And that gives me aluminum dust. Do I have to wait until MV for this then? Like, that'd be kind of stupid. It's MV again. I thought I was going to be able to make aluminum dust at this point. Oh, I mean, once I hit MV, I guess I could make a ton of it, but I mean, that kind of sucks. And I have this stuff. Well, that's also MV. Are you kidding me? Does this really not work? Hold on. What's this one? Also MV. Let me take a stack of this and throw it into my electrolyzer. Yeah, voltage level or voltage tier too low. That kind of sucks. So I have to wait until MV in order to make aluminum dust from everything that I've processed in the past week. Okay, so that's done. So we can centrifuge water. Or air. Not sure how that one works. How do you get air? Oh, the gas collector. I could do that. I could get the gas collector. That's a interesting. And a cutter, huh? Block of lazurite, huh? Block las lapis. Hmm. What happened to all my lapis? Thought I had a bunch. I do. Oh, that's why I can't see it. Okay. Okay. So I need a cutter. Did I make one? Ooh, I still gotta make a lathe. Hold on. So 1, 2. On what? Steel. Render. Okay. Now that's pretty much everything except for the cutter. So I don't think I made the cutter. Which is fine because we could go to Cthulhu's place. And I think she has a cutter somewhere. Yep, right there. I'll have to make one too. Perfect. Oh, this one. So 1, 2. 1, 2. Grab one of these. Make another one of these, which I can't because I'm out of steel plates again. Oh, and I'm getting dangerously low on... Actually, I'm out of steel now. Lovely. So I'll have to make some more. Not hard. Not hard at all. I just have to set it back up. Oh.
Lex Unam says John have the all the Mons server, but forgot to give me a version, so I will not try to do a divination and sass him next stream.
You know, it tells you what version you need when you hover over the red X on the server IP. It's one of the mods that's baked into the mod pack. It's like compatibility checker. Probably not. There we go. I mean, don't you usually just sass us both?
Lex Unam says I mean yes, but why claim the beacon again when I can plan to sass Jan?
Okay. Back to the storage room. Let's do this again. Do that. Okay, there's the gas collector. And then I need the cutter as well. So that's another motor. How do I make this? Cobalt, aluminum, and brass. So stuff I don't have. Well, I have brass, but I don't have aluminum or cobalt. Oh. Okay.
Lex Unam says also KryptxPlayz. Machoke should be your favorite Pokemon. BCS is the 671.
Oh, Jesus. No. Negative. What is this called again? Cobalt brass? Cobalt brass. I'm just gonna take 4 of these. Maybe not. 4 of these. Thank you, good sir. That works. Okay. Yep. Keep hitting the wrong one. Okay, so there's the saw blade. And there's the cutter. Okay, I think, is that all of them? Is that all the LV machines? Finally done.
Lex Unam says also holmium is the 6-7 element. See how is says hol mium no hol mun, that means is aluminium, it says so in the periodic table of elements.
That's a stretch. That is a big stretch. Why did I get redstone out again? What was this for? Oh, that's right. I was gonna throw them into the compressor to make blocks.
Lex Unam says titanium, potassium, calcium, vanadium, ironium, magnesium, sodium, bohemium, aluminium, is not a stretch is a pattern.
That's so. I need power. Power. Power.
Lex Unam says what do you use as the base thing for extreme reactors? Yes, exactly, uranium, not uranum.
What? You know how overpowered, you know how, yeah, how overpowered it would be if Extreme Reactors was in this mod pack. Um,
Lex Unam says, is this base counts as lawn base?
No. How would it count as a lawn base? It's on concrete. Well, kinda. It's on bricks, but the concrete's around it, and then I have dirt or grass around it for when I go and plant trees and stuff. I could have trees against the building. Okay, I won't. But you do. Yeah, because I think, let's see, redstone, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, there's no recipe for it. Points. Points. How many can I make? 4, 5. 5 would be fine for now, I think.
Lex Unam says, but is not overcomplicated.
With some lag. Once I make the converter, I won't need to have this many points. But there we go. We have our LV starting machines. I am stoked about that. And we're still doing good on steam and power over here. And I could add in, what, 8, 16, 24. Yeah, I could add in 24 of these more turbines. And I should be pretty, I should still be pretty set with the steam generation and power from that. But yeah, I'm not even using that much power. I still have a 400 FE buffer from what's being used right now. Oh, for what's being used right now to what's being generated. So I'm happy about that. All right. So I think what I'm going to go ahead and do is end it off here today. I have a lot of stuff that I got to do off camera, which involves some more resource farming, I guess you could say. I'm going to be basically going around with my electric miner and gather stuff that I need, like the cobalt or cobaltite, rilgar, and the other one, gallium, so that I could finish this out. And then try and find some more aluminum so I could at least have some of that going on as well, because I do need aluminum. I'm almost out. Anyways, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me in today's stream. If you haven't already, don't forget to like the stream, subscribe, and tap on the notification bell so you don't miss out on future episodes and streams. Yeah. Anyways, I hope you guys have a great rest of your week/weekend, and I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.
Lex Unam says if you heard this you lost the game.